Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Good afternoon, everybody. So this is a 1973 Volkswagen thing. What we're doing today is a bunch of projects. You'll see a bunch of different videos come out. I just want to do some install videos for you guys, so that if you're doing this for the first time like me, you can watch me struggle, and maybe I can solve your issues and before you go through it, and save you some time. So what we're going to do today is oil cooler. I have a new oil cooler. I'm from Kentucky, so I say oil and everything else, so I apologize in advance. Here's our new one. Okay. So what we're going to do first is take this one off. Now I've went ahead and loosened the nuts. You got 3 bolts, 1, 2, and then one down here. You can get to the one down here with a 1/4 inch ratchet, no extension, with a small 10 millimeter socket. These are all 10 millimeters. Okay. You want to pull the. Remember how these go. You got nut, washer, actually thin washer, and then you have a thicker washer. Maybe another one. You want to keep that the way it comes off, because you're going to put it right back on the same way. I'm going to set these over here. Now, something else to keep in mind: if you've painted your tens, or you don't want to mess up your tens, I just put a couple rags here just for safety, just to protect my stuff. It's up to you whether you do that or not. That's an extra step, but something I think is probably worth it. And if you're like me with huge hands, it's sometimes a challenge just to get into these things. But I'm not sure what's going to happen when I pop this off, whether there'll be oil or anything else. Let's kind of find that out together. Oops. And of course, it doesn't fit. Why would it do that? So we're off the top stud, and it's going to be that guy. So, okay. So we're going to set them.
Start them and then double nut them and take them out.
Good, but I think.
Want to try it?
This is terrible.
Slide this out. What's this?
The bottom one is out.
Yeah.
You're good on the bottom.
This the list?
Yeah, it's out. See?
Yeah.
You don't need to get it. That's what the wrist is.
Yeah.
But it's these
Top one. Let's see if they
top ones.
go one way or the other.
We're going to try something different here, guys, because this is terrible, to be clear on. And that's just a rod that rides over, so.
You know, this one's right. Yeah, I need putting that pressure on it. I'm just kind of squeezing it.
Moving. Okay. Breaking this much crap.
Yeah.
While you're doing
You
this,
just got to be careful here not to kill it. Leave that on. Okay. Now, the nuts that came off of them, you got them?
How many you need?
2.
There you go.
Run them out there.
10. You need a 10 wrench or anything?
Yep. 2 10 wrenches.
2 10.
There's 1 10 wrench on the tire. Let me grab the other. We'll lock it down.
Alright.
What's the other one?
Oh, okay. He's doing the double nut here, guys. See if this works.
You just gotta be. This is the one that's it's coming. It's just gonna take me. You're just gonna break it.
Just remember, guys, when you do the thought process of this will be quick and easy, yeah, just forget that. It's nothing's quick and easy ever. It's you try to find what your pitfalls are going to be, where your hiccups will be. You know, make sure you got all the right parts and this and the other. But when it comes down to it, there will be something that is what seems like impossible to do, or to get off, or in your way. That'll add hours to your job. So we got one out, guys.
Be down. Careful putting them back in. And then this one's already so free.
Careful with the pen.
Yes, sir. All right. Another on this. Okay, you done with me?
Yep. Thanks, sir. Okay, guys, here's the difference. Old, new one's got a seal on it. Something to keep in mind here, to pay attention to. Did have a little bit of oil in it. Is this cuts in, okay? So it's going to cut in like so. But before we do this, I need to do. So these are the old seals. Goes in the box with that one. These are the new seals. New seals, and one on gathering and 6 like this. Pop
done here. And then very carefully. Now what I'm doing, I'm getting my washers, putting this on correctly. Oh, wait a minute. So, my next cool trick. Alright guys, I missed a step here, so bear with me. And leave the washers on. Washers. Alright. Washers. So there's two ways to do this. One, doubling up these studs, take them off. The lower stud will allow you to do it. The upper stud will not. And
probably lost most of you already, but this is how you install an oil cooler on a Volkswagen, 73 Volkswagen, 1600 dual port. We've learned some things to do and some things not to do. Like I said, I'm not a Volkswagen mechanic by any means. How this should work, you take these 3 nuts off with the washers, put them aside, double nut the studs, run these 2 studs out, the bottom will be fine, slide this off, slide your new one on, run your studs in, double nut them, tighten them down, pull the nuts off, washers, nuts, tighten it down. What not to do is what I did, which is remove these to the bracket that holds this, because that at the time appeared to be the only way to do it. I wasn't really thinking about pulling studs, I should have. But that is how you do it. We have new seals, we have a new oil cooler, we've got a new gasket that mine didn't have, so that's kind of nice. And yeah, that's what we've got. The next video is going to be installing the MP chrome alternator and fan onto the fan shroud, and then installing it onto here. The reason I didn't do that in one big video, I got the mount on, but I needed to do this, and in order to set the fan shroud over this, I needed to change this. So kind of went a little out of order, but I'll put it as kind of a part A, part B kind of deal for the MP alternator kit. So anyway, guys, that's what we got. This is on. It was a struggle, but we got it. I think it did need it. Mine was pretty dirty. But hope this helps some of you guys. I know there's been quite a few things that I've had issues with on these that no one did videos on. I'm trying to do videos on them just to have some kind of content out there so you all don't do the same thing like I just did, which is try to remove this bracket. Instead you take the studs out. Thank God for my dad, Big Ron, in that. So hope you guys have a great day, and I hope this helps you out a little bit. Have a good one.